Okay, so now we're ready to begin our editing. Let me go over to my email program here and open the email with the original picture. Okay, there it is. Now I'm going to go save to computer, and there you can see it on the bottom left. It is working on saving it. Now it's done saving it. Let me show it in the folder, in my downloads folder. There it is. You can see it. Now we're going to open up Adobe Photoshop Elements 10, or Adobe Photoshop Elements 10, whichever way it is. And while you do this, you might be able to, read a novel, write a novel, take your dog for a walk. Okay, now that it's open, we'll take this and drag it over here to edit. And let's zoom in so that we can actually see what we're doing. Open it up like that. Now, we have a spot healing brush tool in Adobe Photoshop, and it has content aware capabilities, so it can actually see what's around the area we select and choose to erase what we select and decide what to put in there based on its surrounding elements. Now, I'll just say here, this was my second try. The first one I just clicked undo on because I'd accidentally selected a tiny bit of the straw, and it was trying to fill part of where the character's head was with a picture of a straw. So that's easy enough, just undo, and then I did it again. And this is the successful attempt. Now you can see it still put a little bit of the straw in, but we'll just select that, and boom! And we still got a little bit of a funny looking place here. You won't really notice that in the final film, but we'll do that. And then we got to work on a shadow. Always tricky when you have the character or whatever you're trying to erase butting up against another object that you want to leave. If that's close enough, since we're going to be fading, the audience will never really notice it. Let's try to get rid of a little bit more of this annoying area in the middle. And if you'll see up there, there's that black line that goes all the way across. So let's go up over here and get our paintbrush tool and add in that black line a little bit. Now the video that you see that'll come out of this actually was done at a different time, but this is the exact same process I used. Okay, now that that's done, let's go and save it. I'm going to name it Base, and I'm going to save it to my desktop where all files go to die. Okay, let's save that. Now let's minimize it, and we still have our base file, or our file that is going to be faded in our downloads folder. Alright, let's go to Adobe Premiere Elements 10, probably my favorite Adobe software ever. It's a great video editing software. And we're going to create a new project. Okay, I'm going to name it here and choose where it goes. I'm just going to drop it in my external hard drive named My Book from Western Digital. It's a 3 terabyte. Okay, blah blah blah. No. Okay, now let's go get our files. Now where did I put that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Let's drag that out into the middle so we can locate it if we ever want to. Okay, now let's click, hold, and drag it over into Adobe Elements 10. And let's just drop it there. Now we have to go to our Downloads folder and find the original file that's going to be faded in over it. Now I'm going to time stretch each one to last 10 seconds since we wanted our fade in from invisible to be 10 seconds long. Let's do it with that one. Now let's do it with this one. Okay, that's done. Now, let's go and drag the first one. No, let's go and drag the one that named Base down to video 1. It has no character in. That's the one we photoshopped the character out of. And the second one, I'm going to drag it down, and since Adobe only reads what's on the top one, this is what you'll see. You see the character there. But we can go and we can fade the video in. Okay, normally that would just, fade in from black or whatever. But since we have two layers here, it's going to create this neat little arrow thing that you can adjust. See, down here, it would normally fade in that fast. But let's just fade it in over the whole 10 seconds by grabbing this little marker and pulling it over to the end. We just made it slowly fade in over 10 seconds worth of video. There's our preview up in the top left corner. And you can see how it just nicely fades in. And that's the end of the preview. Alright, now we're done. Let's go share. And we'll share it to a computer. AVC HD file format. And copy of MP4. That's 1920 by 1080p. Title it Fade. And you can save it. I already have a version saved. I was just showing you how to do it. So let's see the finished product.